welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Bay Area going up against Miami. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So, almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod in this one, Martin Digo. What do you look for here?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
The left fielder, Jarren.
Cut on and missed at 101. And that's how this game gets started. Next pitch is downstairs. There's the strike. Back foot slider struck him out. Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Digo makes the catch for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Junior Caminero, the next to hit, takes outside.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a pop-up, foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Two outs, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back at right field. Starting on the mound in this one, Satchel Paige.
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs and support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
This is Corbin Carroll. Tap foul at the plate. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Tommy Edman at the plate. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Page keeping an eye on him. Carroll on at first, nobody out. There goes the runner. And a sac bunt here. Basallo. And he saved it first. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Betts. look out. And it hit him.
Well, he's just glad they got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Golden opportunity right here. And that is out of play. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Comes home with it for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Oscar Charleston stepping in now.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
0-1's the count.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Puts a bunt down. Caminero to the plate for one. Here's Martin Digo stepping into the box. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score two. Knee high. That's in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. And look out. That one gets him. The second man, he's plunked in this one. Harry Ford digs in now. Outside low. And that is ball one. Two outs, bases are full. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Two outs. A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. Satchel over to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Second inning set to go. Here's Byron Buxton. Digo, a 6'2" righty, 195 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Hit in the air out to center field. Makes the grab. One down. Now it's Corey Seager. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. The shortstop takes the ball. And that skips in the dirt.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swing and a miss. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And misses inside. Seager swings, rips one to right. That's back there. Long gone. He leaves the yard to right. It's 1-1. And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Throw to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Now here is number 6. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Next one in the dirt. That one the other way, and foul ball. And that one is in the dirt. The count now 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Eagle winds and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here on the south side, ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Tim Raines. Page back to work. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Up and in, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's off the mark, and the count's even at 2. And that just misses. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Throw to second, and great jump. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Missing inside, and a count 2-1.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy can do some real damage.
Whips it across. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Corbin Carroll. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
1 ball.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
This one popped up, and that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Samuel Basallo. Late with the swing there.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And now the DH.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Just missed. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. And it is 2-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's a little bit high. Counts full, 3-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So the lineup flips over, and now Jarren Duran. Slider right there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
These days people say a lot of things that they won't do, things that they want to, man. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
As we go to the last of the third, and here comes Tommy Edman. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Ball.
Bunts it straight back to the mound. Over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's Mookie now. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
That one way inside. Buxton ranges back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Hits for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And a count 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is in the dirt. Tied up here in the early going. That one misses. Full count 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Satchel checks on the runner, and he's back in easily.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Charleston in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Ball misses. Go to second. He's safe. And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pickoff attempt by Satchel. Ow!
Yes, you're out.
They got him, and that will end the inning. Back here on the south side, now the number 2 hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Swings through that high fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
In the dirt. Ford collects, fires to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Stepping in, Junior Caminero. pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Ripped to short. Slinging it to first in time.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Buxton stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Digo to first, and that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. And the batter now, Oscar Charleston.
The first baseman, Oscar Charleston.
1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Puts a bunt down. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Martin Digo digging in now. Just missed.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish.
Runner takes off. Pitch inside.
You got it.
Throw there. Safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Runner goes again. Trying to move him over here. Basallo. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score. Now the catcher up to hit. Harry Ford. He's 0 for 1.
I was trying to be good, but this world gon' bend you and gon' break you, make you cold and no so hateful. This is not the way I wanted it, but things change, so we make best out of what we did now.
Strike 1.
Belly threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The 0-1. Outside.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
2 strikes.
Runner on the move. And a sac bunt here. Basallo. And they tag him out. So up next, Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Satchel kicks and delivers. That misses the zone. 1-1. Ford stands at second with 2 gone. Puts a bunt down. Plays the play, and they cut him down. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Corey Seager. Digo back to work. Foul ball there.
You know, this group of hitters, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Patrick Bailey will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. Bailey, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. That one at triple digits.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's the second baseman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the second inning.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Now here is Samuel Basallo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt. Digo comes to the plate. Got him. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. Back at right field. And now the center fielder, Corbin Carroll. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
The 0-2 pitch from Satchel. Puts a bunt down. And safe at first, a bunt single. Here's the second baseman, Tommy Edman, 1 for 2. Swings through that one out in front that time.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Comes up empty.
0-2.
Trying to move him over here. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Here's Mookie Betts.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it. If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want.
Runner on the goal. And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Satchel checks on the runner.
Safe,
and he's back in safely. Fouled off down the right side.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Satchel with a pick off to first, and he's back in there. And that's the second disengagement now. Edman leads off first with one away. Runner goes again. It's a pitch out.
2 strikes.
Runner on the move again. Got him swinging. Throw to third. Save. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Pretty amazing athlete, this guy. His power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And a big swing and a miss.
Ball, 2 strikes.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Puts a bunt down. Basallo puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Top of the 6th inning. And now number 23. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Now batting Jarren Duran. 0 for 2 in this one.
That's a ball.
1 out, bases empty. Swing and a ball hammered left field. A Rosarena going back. Slams into the wall and hangs on. Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Breaks his bat and pops it up. And Deagle makes the play. And that's the 3rd out. Here on the south side, well, we go bottom 6. And now the first baseman, Oscar Charleston. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
No balls,
That pitch
2 strikes.
started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
On to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Here's Digo. Suzuki going back on it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Harry Ford. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Bunts it towards the mound. Throws to first. Inning over. Top of inning number 7. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now Byron Buxton.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. And here's Corey Seager to hit. He's already homered in this game. On the inside corner for a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That one in triple digits.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Bottom of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Tim Raines. This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. So digging in, Randy Arozarena. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Puts a bunt down. On the run, sends it over to first. Here's the center fielder, Corbin Carroll. baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Johnson checks on first. Arozarena back, and he's out. They picked him off. Inside, and it hit him.
First base.
Runner at first with 2 away. Tommy Edman getting ready to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Johnson checks over to first, and he's back.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Carroll leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and miss. Safe at second with a stolen base. Johnson checks the runner. Carroll back in on a dive. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Puts a bunt down. Basallo. Ball comes home, and he's dead at the plate. That ends the frame. And we're back. And the batter now, Patrick Bailey. Digo back to work. And he blows that one by him at 100.
0-1's the count.
Cut on and missed at 101. And that's strike 2. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Now it's the second baseman. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. The 0-2 from Digo. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. And here's the first baseman, Samuel Basallo. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. Bottom of the 8th, and now Mookie Betts. There's a swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. turns and fires the bets. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jose Ramirez. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Charleston now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Not even close there. And the count even 1-1. Inside, just missed. Swung on, popped up left side. And it falls. And that extends the inning. Martin Digo digs in now. First offering, and it just misses. Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. That's to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Charleston around third. But he's safe. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Ford now at the plate. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Puts a bunt down. To the plate. Ow! And they defend the squeeze perfectly. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the DH, number 23. Slice the other way and foul.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Kenley Jansen on to try and close it out.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Way high with that one. And that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Durant will hit next. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering upstairs. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. So now 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. So it's their last chance in this one. Digging in, Seiya Suzuki. Hit to right, and that should do it. Ball game.
Well, a tight 2-1 ball game. Classic pitching and defense in this game. A lot of good execution, and neither team really beat themselves by way of mistakes. But ultimately, it came down to one or two key plays to make the difference for the win.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.